want to help. So let us know how at afr.net/PSA. Thanks.
This is today's GFA Minute with KP Yohannan.
It is impossible for us to imagine naked Jesus. You say, what did he say? Well, that's what Jesus said about himself in the Gospel of Matthew chapter 25. I was naked, I was hungry, I was in prison, and you didn't care for me. Today, when you think about untold millions in many, many nations, like in Africa or Asia, hungry, desperate, naked, half of the world population go to bed with empty stomach and naked bodies. That is Jesus. If only we can understand that and pray and help. This is our privilege.
KP's book, Revolution in World Missions, is yours free at gfaminute.org. The Bible, it's the Word of God, sharper than any two-edged sword. This sacred book is living and active and contains all that's needed for life and godliness. Stay with American Family Radio for the next hour as we study God's Word and take your Bible questions. Welcome to Exploring the Word.
In the first two chapters of the book of Luke, the angels had to say, be not afraid several times. Being in the presence of God and even his angels would be a fearful thing. This is Bert Harper along with Dr. Alex McFarland, and we're going to get to Luke chapter 2 in just a moment. But Alex, before we get there, we have a guest today, brother.
Okay, and who might that guest be?
This is Jeff Chambly, who is a dear friend of mine. I'll find out if he considers me a dear friend in a moment. But he is with The Stand. You know, it used to be the AFA Journal, and then we had the online presence of The Stand, and now they've combined them. The magazine is called The Stand, and they're taking it a step further, Alex. This is exciting, not just in print form and not just on the internet, but now we're looking at a radio program and podcast. So I want to welcome Jeff Chambly to tell us all about this new endeavor.
Thanks so much, Bert. It's good to be with you. Good to be with you, Alex.
Well, good to have you, Jeff.
I've worked with both of these men and love them dearly, so it's a pleasure to be here. Bert, for over 40 years, the Stand magazine has been the official publication of American Family Association. If you want to know what AFA is up to, you look at the Journal and now the Stand. And what we're going to do is what we are doing is creating a half-hour radio program that will air on Saturday afternoons and Sunday evenings, and will also be a podcast that will draw on the great content of the Stand magazine and put that into an audio interview format, kind of a magazine format, if you will, and hopefully we'll take the content to a whole new audience.
Sounds like, Alex, they're going to support one another. That sounds like a good idea to me.
I know, and the content is always so good. Jeff, you and I'm very indebted to you because you and I made that video curriculum on the 21 Questions book, and that won an award, the video curriculum of the year.
Yeah.
So I know everything you do with excellence, and I've been the beneficiary of that, and I know so many other people are being blessed by what you do as well.
Well, I appreciate that, Alex. And again, you are an expert in the issue of communicating the worldview, the Christian worldview, to people.